Is Denver's housing market overpriced? What buyers should know in 2025. Hello, I'm Sean Closset, your trusted real estate expert here in Denver, Colorado. If you've been thinking about buying a home out here in Denver, you probably ask yourself, is the housing market overpriced? Well, with home prices rising, mortgage rates fluctuating, and the competition still present, many buyers are wondering if now is a smart time to buy, or if Denver's market is overinflated due to its correction. In this video, I'll break down whether Denver's housing market is overpriced in 2025, what's driving home values, and also what buyers need to know before making a move. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear picture of whether buying in Denver is a good investment or if it's better to wait. Let's dive in. Number one, how expensive is the Denver housing market in 2025? Denver has been on a rapid appreciation over the last decade. But with that being said, is it sustainable or is it overinflated? Well, let's look at the numbers. The median home price currently out here, 2025, is right around $615,000, and that's a modest increase from 2024. Some high demand neighborhoods like Washington Park, Cherry Creek, Highlands Ranch have a median home prices exceeding $800,000 to well over $1 million. More affordable areas like Aurora, Thornton, and Lakewood still offer homes in the $450,000, $550,000, closer to $600,000 range. How home prices have changed as of late. In 2025, the median home price out here in Denver was about $340,000. Meaning prices have nearly doubled in 10 years. This rapid growth from 2020 through 2022 was fueled by low interest rates, remote work, and also high demand. A lot of people moving out here. So prices have basically leveled out for a little bit, 23, 24, but they still remain pretty strong due to the continued demand. How does Denver compare with other major cities? Well, Denver's median home price is higher than cities like Austin and Phoenix, but still lower than like Seattle, San Diego, and like San Francisco. Cost per square foot in Denver is about $380 to $450 per square foot, which is higher than the national average, but lower than coastal cities. So is Denver overpriced? It depends on how sustainable these prices are based on income, job growth, and interest rates, of course. Number two, is Denver's housing market overvalued? All right, some signs that the Denver the Denver housing market is overpriced. Home prices have outpaced wage growth over the past 5 years. Home prices have risen nearly 40%. But incomes have only increased about 15 to 20%. This means that many buyers are stretching their budgets to afford homes. Number two, high mortgage rates are reducing affordability, with rates hovering around 5.7, 6.2%. Monthly mortgage payments are significantly higher than, of course, in 20 and 21. A $600,000 home at an interest rate of 7% has a monthly payment of about $4,000. And of course, you got to include your taxes and insurance. It's more expensive. Number three, increased inventory is slowing price growth. So more homes are hitting the market, meaning buyers have more options and also negotiating power. Bidding wars are less common these days than back in 21 and 22, and sellers are offering concessions again. Okay, here's some signs the Denver market is still strong. Overall, the Denver economy is still booming. Major industries like tech, aerospace, healthcare, they continue to attract high-paying jobs from all over. Companies like Google, Amazon, Lockheed Martin are expanding in all different areas, bringing new employees, and of course, they're looking for housing. As far as Denver, still in high demand. People are still moving out here due to the outdoor lifestyle, the job market, and of course, quality of life. Unlike cities experiencing population declines like San Fran and Chicago, Denver continues to see a net migration gains overall. Limited land and construction costs keep prices high out here in Denver for sure. Geography limits expansion, of course, meaning new housing developments are hard to build. High construction costs and supply chain issues have kept new home prices elevated. So, in conclusion, is Denver overpriced? Yes, in the short term. Home prices have risen faster than wages, making affordability an issue. No, in the long term. Again, in my opinion, demand and economic growth suggest prices will remain stable or continue to rise. So, what should buyers do? Let's talk about that next. So, if you're buying now, negotiate with sellers. Sellers are more willing to negotiate in 2025, meaning you may get closing costs assistance, price reductions, or maybe even some inspection repairs. Consider an interest rate buy-down. Some lenders and sellers are offering temporary rate buy-downs to make homes more affordable. Look at more affordable suburbs. Consider suburbs of Denver like Aurora, Lakewood, Thornton, or even Castle Rock for better pricing. Be patient and strategic. Homes are sitting longer on the market, so don't feel rushed into overpaying. And if you're waiting to buy, if interest rates drop, demand will increase. So, for instance, if the rates fall between 5 and 6%, more buyers will enter the market, driving prices back up. So, a lot of competition again then. Rents are still high. If you're renting, consider how long you want to wait versus how much rent you're paying overall versus buying. Watch the inventory levels. If the inventory keeps rising, waiting could help find a better deal later in 2025 or into next year, 2026. Okay, the last key point here, number 4. Key takeaways: should you buy in Denver now or wait? Okay, so buy now if you can afford the monthly payment and plan to stay for at least 5 to 7 years. If you find a motivated seller willing to negotiate, even better. Or if you're worried about home prices rising again, and if rates drop, then probably buy now to avoid the competition. Now, if you want to wait, you want to see if the rates drop this year, 25 or into next year, for better affordability. Also, wait if you believe the inventory will continue to rise, giving buyers even more options. Also, wait if you're not financially ready to make the move yet. Definitely don't buy now. Just continue to save and wait for that right time. So, final thoughts here. With the Denver housing market being overpriced, in a sense it is. In some ways, but being overpriced is still a desirable place to live. The long-term potential out here, in my opinion, is great. Again, I'm a native, so I'm a little bit biased, but if you're thinking about buying a home out here in Denver, it's important to understand your budget, negotiate smartly, and make an informed decision. If you need help finding the right home, negotiating the best price, or navigating the Denver market, I'd love to assist you. Reach out for a free consultation, and let's create a strategy that works for you. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more Denver real estate insights. See you on the next video.